This is the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Sunday, the 26th of March. I'm Michael Groff. A series of Pacific weather systems will move through the southwest over the next 7 to 10 days. But what does that mean for our weather? Well, we'll talk about that and everything else as we look outside this morning here at 7:30 a.m. Mostly clear skies in the valley right now. Starting out the day at 57 degrees at Sky Harbor, dew point at 35, humidity 44%. Winds light, barometer 29.93 inches and rising. Temperatures across the area right now, 42 at Fort McDowell, 46 Buckeye. Just about everybody else, though, is in the 50s. Satellite picture shows mostly clear skies across the state. On the watch warning map, high fire danger concerns, red flag warnings, eastern New Mexico, west Texas, a smattering of dense fog advisories across the Plain States and the Gulf Coast. And a very active day convectively this afternoon. A moderate risk of severe storms around Oklahoma City, Norman, and more Oklahoma today. The risk of strong damaging winds, hail, and tornadoes especially high there. Of course, there's the enhanced risk, slight risk, and marginal risk zones that surround those. Also a marginal risk of severe storms in Ohio and adjacent states today. So let's talk about our weather. We'll do that right now as we look at the models. Here's the GFS, the 06Z run, valid at 5 o'clock Mountain Standard Time today. Weak high pressure building back in over the southwest, so a few high clouds, but mostly sunny today. Highs topping out in the upper 70s and lower 80s. Tonight we're clear, for the most part, mild. Lows mainly in the upper 40s to upper 50s. And then tomorrow, an increase in clouds as a cold front begins to move across the area. Now, it's not really depicted very well here on the surface map. Do see some wind across southeast California, southern Nevada, maybe northern Arizona. And that cold front will be dry for us. Just a few clouds, a little change in direction of the wind, highs upper 70s and low 80s. But on Tuesday, the cool air with that system finally settles in. A little wraparound moisture may be a factor here. And with the cold air in the mid-levels, there might be an instability shower on Tuesday. It is not very likely. Just call it a slight chance of a shower. Partly cloudy skies, a little bit cooler with highs in the low and middle 70s and some breezy conditions as well. On Wednesday, high pressure will try to build back in over the area. Temps upper 70s to about 80. Thursday, another system begins to approach, digging south through the Intermountain West and right on into Arizona. So we'll see an increase in clouds and wind, especially late Thursday night time frame. Highs upper 70s and low 80s. And then on Friday, that low sits right over Arizona. It's an upper level low primarily. The surface low is off to the east. And there's not a lot of moisture associated with this. We've talked about this for the last couple of days. An overland trajectory. This won't be tapping into any Pacific moisture or subtropical moisture. And there's not a lot of antecedent moisture here over the southwest. Still some dynamics with this, so maybe a slight chance of showers on Friday. The GFS, this run doesn't show anything. Previous runs have. I'm sure that's going to toggle back and forth, but still the idea of maybe a slight chance of showers on Friday. Saturday, the low hangs around across the southwest with the center of the upper level low over eastern Arizona, so still could be a few showers here in the valley. But again, even if we see rain, probably not going to be much, and it'll be very widely scattered in nature. Temperatures on both Friday and Saturday much cooler, upper 60s and low 70s if the latest guidance is correct. And then here's a week from today. This is Sunday, April the 3rd, and it looks like the low still hanging around the southwest. Temperatures might start to rebound just a bit, but breezy conditions would prevail. Highs mid-70s. Here's Monday, April 4th. A series of short waves will continue to move through the area, holding temperatures in check, mid and upper 70s. The sky partly cloudy at times. And then this is the end of the forecast period, Tuesday, April 5th. Still looking at a few short waves moving through. But again, it doesn't look like any significant chances of precipitation. A decent wave there over the Pacific Northwest. And maybe that drives south, and maybe we see some rain beyond the forecast period here, but we'll just have to see how that plays out. It looks like the start of April is going to be rather pleasant around here, though, with highs generally at or maybe even slightly below normal and very small chances of rain. Let's look at temperatures through the period off of the European ensemble. Looks like we're going to stay within reasonable range of normal. Looks like a pretty warm day there on Thursday. Highs in the mid and upper 80s possibly. I don't know if it gets quite that warm, but overall looks pretty nice. And then as we head toward mid-April, temperatures will rebound and get up there into the 80s and approach the 90-degree mark, as you would expect this time of year. And that's a look at the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. Our next video back here tomorrow morning. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great Sunday.